Everyone should start adding mint in their tinola because this is such a missed opportunity. My husband loves my version of tinola because it's very refreshing in the palate, plus he loves pairing it with rice. I mean, he's the only foreigner I know that loves rice. Beautiful, honey? You know, the best moments for me are usually the ones that people overlook. These are genuine interactions you have with your family and friends. I just love these kinds of settings and these kinds of moments, you know? I cook for my husband because I want him to come home for lunch. I want him to have a moment with me at the table, just eating and appreciating what we have. So I had a really productive morning today. I went to the market to get some provisions to make this tinola recipe. And then when I came home, that's when the rain started. And it's just absolutely so ambient and relaxing with that rain coming down and overlooking the city like that. It's just amazing, you know?
Good morning, everybody! It's such a cozy day today. I'm gonna cook my husband pork tinola soup because it's such a perfect environment to make soup today.
So I start off by boiling my pork or any type of protein to remove all of the impurities. This is to also tenderize it as well. I use black peppercorns, but you can also use the grated ones if you like. And then after that, once it's boiled down, I take out all the impurities, all of that foamy, bubbly, foamy delight right here. Yeah, that definitely has to go. I mean, we're gonna keep it healthy and clean for our tinolang baboy. Alright, so once our pork has tenderized, let's add our aromatics. I start off by whacking a whole ginger. I mean, I'm kind of overdoing it, but you kind of get the gist. Then I add lemongrass or tanglad in Cebu. I truly recommend for everybody to start using lemongrass. It's so good for your health, and it's such a great tea or paired with any type of soup. I mean, it should be a staple, you know? Add our aromatics into our boiled pork so that it can infuse with the flavors. Now while that's coming together, let's prepare our veggies. I start off with squash because it takes time to actually soften. You know, when I go to carinderias, and I have nothing against carinderias, but they do cheapen out with the veggies. Start adding more veggies into soup, especially fish soup. You know, every time I order tinolang fish, it's always just water, fish, and a couple of tomatoes. Anyway, I always get sidetracked, right? My thoughts are just all over the place sometimes, so bear with me. Next, I slice up some eggplant. Eggplant is the best. I mean, you can fry it, you can put it in any type of soup. I mean, it's very universal. After that, I also add green beans because green beans is also very universal. You can add it with anything. I was gonna hold off on adding corn because my vegetables is just through the roof. I don't think there's any space in the pot, but these sweet corn is just to die for, and I need it in the soup ASAP. Alright, it's time to add all our veggies. As you can see, I don't know, there's no space in the pot, but we're gonna try, we're gonna make a way. Lastly, I'm gonna be adding green chilies, but it's up to you if you want that kick or not. And then let's start flavoring it. What I use for this, although it's pork, I'm gonna be using chicken cubes. Chicken cubes is that really subtle taste. And then I'm also gonna add some fish sauce for that umami taste. Now this is something that it's very optional. I do tend to add chili and also a little bit of sinigang and a little bit of brown sugar into my soup, just so that it kind of combines all together. And lastly, I'm gonna add the most overlooked spice, which is the mint. I mean, all the middle children are overlooked, right? Also fried a couple of eggplants, and it's ready to serve. To all my Eastern and Western audience, this is the perfect food for a cold weather. Try it out in your home country. It will never fail.
It's not that bad.